What is it that you need to do to master the skill of setting boundaries? What is it that you can do to communicate your yeses and your nos? Well, this is the Just Talk with Rachel, and this is what we are going to focus on. We are going to talk about the steps or the skills or the tips that you can adopt to establish and build boundaries in your personal life. Just like with anything else in life, the beginning is never easy, both for yourself and for people around you. You are used to doing things a certain way. That has now become your default. To you, it's a normal way. Before even thinking, you always find yourself saying yes. So changing from that, it will require practice. And mind you, you are going to slip and fall. You are still going to find yourself going back to your old tendencies. However, you will be aware when you find yourself agreeing to unrealistic expectations. And the other thing that I need to warn you is that it's going to rub other people the wrong way. There are people that are used to you doing things a certain way. There are people that know you behaving a certain way. They will not take kindly to this new version of yourself. The version of you that knows no's and yeses. They are going to be upset. They are going to give you names. They are going to say things. However, when you remain truthful to yourself, when you are convinced, when you understand why you want to do this, you will not be shaken. Let's now look at the first step or the first tip of setting boundaries. Step number 1, know your limits. What can you do? What can you not do? It's only you who knows you better. If you know that you are not going to be able to do something, if you know that something is beyond your capability, acknowledge it. Acknowledge your strengths and also acknowledge your weaknesses. Secondly, you must listen to your emotions. Listen to how you feel. Are you feeling resentful after saying yes? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling worried? Are you feeling confused? Why are you feeling that way? Why are you feeling resentful? You are feeling that way because you might have agreed to something that does not make you happy. You are feeling that way because you have said yes to something that is not aligned with your personal values. When we speak of listening to your emotions, that is where now we are talking about self-awareness. How do you feel? Where do you feel it? And why are you feeling it? Listen to your emotions. The third tip of building your boundaries is respect yourself. You are as important as everyone else. Be realistic with what you can do. Respect your limits, respect your capabilities. Respect your energies, respect your time. Because if you don't respect yourself, you just do things against what you possibly can do. So when we find ourselves not setting boundaries, what it basically means is that we do not respect ourselves. That actually got me thinking to say, oh, that is a bit harsh. So does it mean that I don't respect myself? Yes. The truth of the matter is that when we don't set boundaries, we don't respect ourselves. We tolerate people to treat us the way they want. We tolerate people to do as they please without necessarily thinking of how we feel, without necessarily holding them accountable by telling them our yeses and our nos, by communicating with them what we want and what we don't want. Self-respect is very important. The fourth reason is we need to respect others. As much as you respect yourself, you must do other people a favor. Respect them. Don't say yes to things just because you want to please them and use them. Because sometimes we want a win-lose, or we are saying yes because we want something in turn from the people. that is not respecting others. So let us respect others by setting boundaries. When you are setting boundaries, you are simply respecting people and accepting them for who they are. We need to hold ourselves with high esteem. We need to know that we are important. We need to know that we are worth the love. We must be assertive. We must know that our worth is beyond anything else imaginable. And it's only you who can size and measure yourself. And if you don't hold yourself with high esteem, nobody else will. So it's very important to acknowledge yourself for being who you are and for being the good person that you are. The sixth step to building your boundaries is have a long-term view. Ask yourself, will this matter 10 years from now? Will it make you happy 10 years from now? Will you be happy with the decisions you are making now? You don't need to lie to yourself. You need to be very truthful and honest. Why are you taking the decisions that you are taking? Why are you saying yes to this? Is your yes going to make you proud? Or is your yes going to make you regret and spend all your days when you are an adult regretting the yeses that you have said? Whenever you think of yourself 10 years or 20 years from now, find out whether you will be proud of the decisions. You will be proud of the yeses that you are saying today. And last but not least, live a value-driven life. What are your personal values? Why are values important? Here is a link to a video which speaks of personal values, where we are dissecting the importance of personal values. Why are personal values important? How can you set personal values which are making you succeed to live a happier and fruitful life? Well, I'm sure this series has actually equipped you with the necessary skills, tools, and the confidence to build boundaries and live a happier, fulfilling life. Peace, love, and happiness is what you can achieve if you set boundaries in your life. It's something that you can live if you live life according to your terms. Make yourself a priority and everything else an option. If you have not done so, please remember to subscribe. Feel free to share this video with as many people as you can as we embark on helping one person one day at a time. This was Rachel Nekati, and thank you for joining me on the Just Talk with Rachel.